Super blood moon. This month brings the most super of the year's supermoons. And on top of that, a total lunar eclipse. In other words, on May 26, 2021, the full moon will enter Earth's shadow. And when the moon is not in our planet's shade, it will appear even bigger and brighter than usual. So what is supermoon or super blood moon? The moon travels around our planet in an elliptical orbit or an elongated circle. Each month, the moon passes through perigee, the point closest to Earth, or apogee, the point farthest from Earth. When the moon is at or near its closest point to Earth at the same time as it is a full moon, it is called a supermoon. During this event, because the full moon is a bit closer to us than usual, it appears especially larger and bright in the sky. And how can I see the supermoon eclipse? Observers all around the world will be able to see the supermoon throughout the night if the sky is clear. Like all full moons, the supermoon rises in the east around sunset and sets in the west around sunrise. It is highest overhead in the late night and very early morning hours. The lunar eclipse is harder to catch. The total eclipse, or the time when the moon is in deepest shadow, will last for about 15 minutes only. If the moon is up in your area while this happens, you are in for a treat. The total eclipse will be visible near moonset in the western continental United States and Canada, all of Mexico, most of Central America and Ecuador, western Peru, and southern Chile and Argentina. Along the Asian Pacific Rim, the total eclipse will be visible just after moonrise. The partial eclipse, which takes place as the moon moves into and out of Earth's shadow, will be visible from the eastern United States and Canada just before the moon sets in the morning, and from India, Nepal, Western China, Mongolia, and Eastern Russia just after the moon rises in the evening. Observers in Eastern Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands, including Hawaii, will see both the total and partial eclipse. What is a lunar eclipse? A lunar eclipse occurs when the sun and the moon take precise positions on opposite sides of Earth. During this alignment, the Earth blocks some of the sunlight from reaching the full moon. Our atmosphere filters the light in passing, softens the edge of the shadow of our planet, and gives the moon a deep rosy shimmer. So, why does the moon turn red during a lunar eclipse? Colors are a way for our brains to interpret variations in physical properties of light. The same properties mean that every color of light behaves differently when it passes through a substance such as air. If you are ever looked at a blue sky or enjoyed a fiery sunset, you have seen this phenomenon in action. Sunlight bends and scatters as it passes through the Earth's atmosphere. In the air, colors at the blue and purple ends of the rainbow scatter more than colors like red and orange. Widely scattered blue light colors the sky when the sun is overhead on a clear day. Redder light travels in a straight path through the air. We only see it scattered across the sky at sunrise and sunset. When sunlight passes through a thick piece of Earth's atmosphere before it reaches our eyes. During a lunar eclipse, part of this highly filtered morning and evening light passes through the Earth's atmosphere and finally reaches the lunar surface. The obscured moon is dimly lit by red-orange light left over from all the sunsets and sunrises that occurred around the world at that time. The more dust or clouds there are in the Earth's atmosphere during the lunar eclipse, the redder the moon appears. So, are all supermoons red? Are all lunar eclipses supermoons? No, not at all. Supermoons and lunar eclipses are different phenomena that do not occur always at the same time. This month is an excellent opportunity to take a view. Enjoy viewing the super blood moon. Thanks for watching.